Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Macron warns proposed peacekeeping force could respond if attacked by Russia. President Emmanuel Macron has said European armed forces could respond if Russia attacks Ukraine again. The French leader said the proposed European armed forces, which could be deployed to Ukraine under an eventual peace deal, would lead the response. His remarks came after speaking with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and before a summit in Paris which will discuss the proposed European peacekeeping force. If there was again a generalized aggression against Ukrainian soil, these armies would be under attack, and then it's our usual framework of engagement, Macron said. Our soldiers, when they are engaged and deployed, are there to react and respond to the decisions of the commander-in-chief, and if they are in a conflict situation, to respond to it. Macron has been driving coalition-building efforts for a Ukraine force with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, but it's still unclear what aid they are preparing that could contribute towards their goal of a lasting ceasefire. Macron said the proposed European forces would not be stationed on the front lines in Ukraine, or be engaged on the first day opposite Russian forces. It's a pacifist approach, he said. The only ones who would at that moment trigger a conflict, a bellicose situation, would be the Russians if they decided again to launch an aggression. Macron is expecting 31 delegations around the table on Thursday morning at the presidential Élysée Palace, of a coalition to help Ukraine, with one notable exception, the U.S. Donald Trump has shown no public enthusiasm for the coalition's discussions about potentially sending troops into Ukraine after an eventual ceasefire to help make peace stick. The U.S. President's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, has dismissed the idea of a European deployment or even the need for it. It's a combination of a posture and a pose, and a combination of also being simplistic, he previously said. Primarily, any contingent consists of combat units, but they are above all intended to control the situation, monitor it, carry out joint training, and also to prevent any desire by Russia to return with renewed waves of aggression, Zelensky said. European officials say that under any peace deal, Ukraine's first line of defense against any future Russian aggression would be Ukraine's own army. But a European coalition dedicated to Ukrainian aid appears to be gaining strength. Earlier this month, Macron called for a united Europe to stand up to Russian aggression by spending billions more on defense. In a television address, he said the world was entering a new era, and a global conflict was already underway. He said, "Our nuclear deterrent protects us. It's complete, sovereign, French through and through." But, responding to the historic call of the future German Chancellor, I have decided to open the strategic debate on the protection of our allies on the European continent through our nuclear deterrence. He said the use of France's nuclear weapons would remain only in the hands of the French president. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. More, Putin is so paranoid about assassination he has people searching sewers. More, Catholic priest who fell out with Émile Solil murder suspects kills himself. More, Jet2 launches first ever flight from UK airport to easygoing European city for £69. Stay on top of the headlines with daily email updates. This site is protected by Ray CAPTCHA and the Google privacy policy and terms of service apply. Your information will be used in line with our privacy policy.